What's good, y'all? Anime Gaming and Chill here, checking in with our first anime recommendation video. Okay, so in these videos, pretty much I'll be making anime recommendations for you guys, based on all the shows that I've completed and truly fell in love with. Okay, I've watched a lot of different animes. I definitely fell in love with a lot of them, and I know that you guys will love them too. So you can also think of it as reviews for the shows. So before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and we're gonna get it going. All right, so. This show is called My First Girlfriend is a Gal, or in Japanese, please excuse my pronunciation, Hajimete no Gal. So I absolutely love this show and everything that it's about. If you're into the whole Japan high school environment based animes, then this one would be a great fit for you. This one is more of a comedy based romance type of show that follows Junichi, a quote unquote loser virgin, who just wants to lose his virginity. Of course, he has a few comrades who fall into the same category as him, and each one of them has their own hilarious personality. Except one of them, he's actually pretty creepy because he likes little girls. It's kind of funny, but then it gets borderline creepy at some point. And they put that in there a lot. But anyway, the overall plot revolves around Junichi's friends setting him up with an after-school meeting, which is very common in Japan, apparently, with a girl in their class named Yame-san. Okay, and she's a mean yet popular and attractive girl in their class. They pretty much forced him into asking her out, which is actually pretty hilarious when you watch the scene, because he's actually extremely socially awkward and doesn't know the first thing about talking to girls. And it gets to the point where he gets down and like bows at her and yells, "Please, will you please go out with me?" It's hilarious. So to his and everyone else's surprise, she actually decides to go out with him. It's a great scene. You gotta watch it. So this is where the show truly begins. It pretty much follows them and their relationships development very closely. For Junichi, he has obvious self-confidence and communication issues. Over time, you'll see him progress, but there is always regression, sadly. It will frustrate you a lot during certain events where he should have made a move on Yame-san, or said something smoother than he actually does. You'll find that he talks to himself inside of his brain most of the show, actually, versus actually saying stuff out loud, which results in actually pretty hilarious fights between his inner personas. He has quite a few, and quite a few cutscenes for that, so it's pretty funny. For Yami-san, you get to understand her character a lot more as the show progresses. You get to see her portrayed as the typical mean character in the show who actually has a very warm heart and is pretty misunderstood. So it seems like she was pretty lonely due to her being very intimidating for guys to approach her, and she found happiness when someone finally stepped up to the plate, even if it was the virgin Junichi. So this show pretty much follows their adventures during school, and also during the summer. Junichi's friends get him into a lot of bad yet entertaining scenarios while trying to set him up to lose virginity with Yami-san. Yami-san's best friend also plays a large role in the show too, moderating their relationship at times, even though she does not approve of it. I'll keep Y out of this so I don't spoil anything, but it's very interesting. You definitely want to watch the show to find out. So he also has a couple of other girls that are madly in love with him and try to make moves on him plenty of times, but he's also very dense when it comes to that stuff, and he pretty much turns them down, but he's also a very nice guy, so he doesn't really know how to directly turn girls down, but he does shut them down. So they both have their own unique personalities and plenty of time in the spotlight, and constantly put Junichi in awkward situations. It's kind of like a big love square, okay? Overall, this is a very well-written, comedy-based anime that develops characters and the plots very well. You'll find yourself pulled into the show and creating an emotional connection with the characters by the end of the first couple of episodes. You'll be happy when good things happen, mad when bad things happen, and feel the pain when the sad things happen in this show. That is the mark of a truly good anime to me. It makes you start to think of the characters as real people, okay? If you're like me, you're gonna be happy in the end, but pissed off that the show is over because you love it so much. So from awkward romance to crazy plot twists, the show has it all. So I'll let you in on this too before I finish this up. There are a lot of sexual references in the show, and a lot of the characters are drawn with extremely bigger body parts. You know, like the typical, anime girls with the big boobs, big butts, whatever. So Just a heads up about that. Expect that a lot in every single episode. A lot of inappropriate type of showings and stuff like that. There's no like naked scenes or anything, but it is a little bit more on the mature side. So I definitely recommend that you take some time to watch this anime. It just ended recently, and there's only 10 episodes, so you can watch it in a day or two on Crunchyroll. So let me know what you think about the video, and let me know what you think about the anime if you actually go to watch it. If you watched it, let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you got any theories or questions or anything. If you're looking forward to a season 2, if they're going to have it, which they're probably not, because they pretty much ended the story right there. But it's a really good anime. So don't forget to like the video if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more anime recommendations, reviews, and gaming footage, man. So I'm out of here.